Here's everything you need to know about Season 7 for Paladins. There's a brand new item system. Almost every item has been reworked, buffed, and we have so many brand new items to cover here today. First is Unbound. Now this is old resilience, and you're going to see 75% reduced crowd control for each crowd control except for knockbacks, knockups, and slows. This is going over to Sentinel. Sentinel allows for 75% crowd control immunity to slows, knockbacks, and knockups, and then also offers a 450 health shield for every elimination or whenever you get an elimination. Arcane Warding is the old Guardian icon, but it is seeing a shift. This is going to be 36% damage reduction to all ability damage that you take. Guardian is still the same. It is 45% extra efficiency on your shield, so just making them a bit tankier. And next is Armor Plating. Going to see a bit of a shift. Now this is Old Haven icon, and it's going to let you mitigate 24% extra in-hand weapon damage. So anybody who basic attacks you're going to reduce that damage by 24%, and whatever in-hand weapon damage comes from abilities, those also count, even though they're technically on abilities. Nimble is seeing a price reduction down to 125. Horde is a brand new item allowing for 15 extra credits every 10 seconds. I'm pretty sure that's the number. Let me know if I'm wrong. And every single time you get an elimination, you also get credits. It's going to allow you to snowball a bit, but you also can't sell items, so it's kind of stuck there. So as soon as you snowball and you have this last item, well, it's kind of useless. Next is Master Writing. It's going down to 225 instead of 250. And Morale Boost and Chronos are not seeing any changes. Meditation is Old Veteran. Whenever you're out of combat, your healing is increased by 2.5% of your maximum health up to 7.5%. And this is at a 175 credit cost. I think this is it's niche, so we'll see how it goes. Life Rip is seeing a buff up to 60% lifesteal and is seeing a price increase to 225. Next is Rejuvenate, going up to 250 over 225, and Veteran is seeing a huge buff, going up to 7% max health, and is seeing its price decrease down to 275. Great buff. I'm glad we're getting an extra 1.5%, and it's going to be amazing for the tank meta. Next is Bloodbath. Now this is old kill to heal, and what this is going to allow you to do is let your allies heal off of kills they get that you assist them with. So if you get an elimination and somebody else gets the kill, then they will also be healed for 300. Now this is affected by anti-heal, which is the only downside, but it is still a great support item to be able to snowball the fights. Bulldozer is seeing no changes. Lethality is getting a price reduction down to 200. Deft Hands is seeing a price reduction down to 225. And Trigger Set is another brand new item in the offensive category. Every single time you get an elimination, you get 5% extra damage for each rank, and it costs 250. Wrecker is seeing a buff up to 275 credits, or down to 275 credits. We then have some major nerfs coming out for Caspian. You're going to see his love ammo being increased shot cost per shot from 1 to 2. His Rogue's tempo is getting the stun removed and is going to be a 2-second 40% slow, and the damage is being brought down to 600 over 700. Storm of Blades, his ultimate, is seeing a nerf 2. Damage per shot is going down from 800 to 700, and the duration is going down from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. Amazing nerfs. The ult was absolutely broken. Having 5 shots of 800 is just nuts. That's like 4,000 damage, and so seeing that reduced down a bit is going to be a little bit helpful. And then there's talents, which I don't really think were the problem, so I don't really know why they're getting nerfed. I think it's a bit of an over nerf seeing the talents get nerfed, but oh well. Measured cadence ammo cost is being increased to trigger the extra Rogue's tempo from 2 to 4, and it's got some heft, is having to remove range bonus and updated the description to show some value changes. Next is Kasumi. I don't think she really should be nerfed, and maybe there's an argument to say that there's a slight buff, but really, the Body and Soul buff is not a buff at all. Kasumi players really didn't want this change. There's like no reason for the jump height at all. We wanted more damage reduction, or for the body not to be left behind, and so getting that damage reduction left behind is just, nerfed is going to be rough. So Curse no longer grants cursed enemies a reveal on Kasumi. Didn't know why this was in the first place. Body and Soul is now seeing a bit of a shift, but realistically is more of a nerf. Now increased jump height by 500% for the duration, and damage reduction reduced from 75% to 60%. Yokai Doll increased size of pain indicators when hit by Yokai Doll, and Spirit Traps no longer detonate behind or around walls, which also doesn't make sense, but oh well. 7 is seeing a good bit of buffs to his heavy SMG and his talents. Let's talk about it. Burst mode damage is increased from 125 to 150. Automatic mode damage increased from 225 to 235. Automatic mode effective range is being decreased to 70 over 95. And magged up effective range is going to be increased from 10 to 25. Amazing changes. Love it. Next is overcharged for his talent. Remove the 100 damage penalty, remove the 1 charge reduction penalty, and remove the 2-second cooldown buff. So this is going to be amazing, giving overcharge a bit of a place in the meta, but might not see too much use, but we'll see how it goes. Still can't pull Firmline, which is what made him broken before, and so seeing a little bit of a buff in the good direction is very welcome. And Spring Loaded is seeing a bit of a buff, remove 30% cooldown reduction buff, which is sad. And then increase range from bonus from 25% to 30%, which is still good for his safety. On to Trials of the Realm, they are making a return, and I'm actually really glad they are. I really miss the system because it offers some great free rewards for just playing the game, and really encourages new players to really grind it out, get some free rewards, and feel like they're welcome in the game. On to game mode, we are seeing Team Deathmatch being removed for Payload. I love this game mode, and I'm really happy it's back because the maps are very nostalgic from OG Paladins, and it's really fun. For general balance updates, normal games for Siege, you're going to have the price of, normal starting credits is going up to 500, meaning all the buffs to items cost is going to be even more efficient with just that change. And if I'm missing something, let me know. But that's all I have for Season 7. I'll have an in-depth guide covering new items soon within a few days and what will be happening with the support meta. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure to drop a sub and a like, and peace out.